Vaibhav from PG Architects. Today we are going to look into the topic of types of woods. As you know, there are different types of woods available in the market, but there is no clear classification that has been given for a clear understanding. So I've just tried to jot down how the woods have been classified, and so it will be easier for you to remember when you are actually looking into the type of woods. So let's have a quick look of that. So wood is basically divided into two types. One is the solid wood and second is the engineered wood. Now solid wood is nothing but the wood that is found in the most natural form, which comes from the branch of or a trunk of a tree, which is cut into logs of different sizes as we require it. And engineered wood is nothing but using the same wood, but engineering it in a way so that it can be used for different applications, like increasing the strength of the wood or giving a flexibility to the wood, or combining both of them to give a better form of wood. So that is nothing but the engineered wood. Now let's look into different further classifications of the solid and engineered wood. So solid wood is basically divided into two types. The first one is the hardwood. Hardwood comes from trees like teak, which is also called as sagwan, which was very much widely used in the older days, but now due to the availability and the cost, use of teak has been drastically reduced. The second one is called redwood, or in common terms also called as sesame. It is similar on the lines of teak wood. The usage of sesame has rapidly decreased over a period of time due to its cost. And the third one is the gurjan wood, which is being used widely these days, and you can find this in most of the commercial pliers that are being used. Now the solid wood is also divided into a second category, which is called as softwood. Now the softwood comes from different types of trees like cedar, pine and mango, and as the name suggests, softwood is nothing but this wood is soft in nature, and so the application of this wood is as per the requirement where softwood is required. Now let's look into the second type, which is called as the engineered wood. Now as I said, engineered wood is nothing but using the same wood of the same tree, but engineering it in a way so that it can have different strength and usages as per the applications. So engineered wood can be divided into multiple types, but I have tried to list only the topmost types, which are very frequently used and very frequently known to all of us. So the first of them being the MDF. Now MDF is nothing but medium density fiber board. The second one is MDP, which is medium density particle board, or in simple terms also called as particle board. The third one is of course the ply, which is being used widely these days in making furnitures. The fourth one is blockboard, which is the next level that can be that we can say on and above being used above the ply for doors and making shelves. And the fifth one, which has come up in the market and rapidly being increased in its usage, is called as WPC or PVC board, also called as wood plastic composite. So let's look quickly into each of them into and have a shorter glimpse of what this engineered woods are exactly. So as the name suggests, MDF, medium density fiber board, it's an engineered material made by breaking down the hardwood or softwood residuals into fine particles, which is glued under high pressure and temperature. So the fine particle is the most important term here, because if you look into the MDF, you will never find a gap that can be seen. It's a very fine particle that is glued under high temperature and pressure. Now MDP, or medium density particle board, is also made in the similar way, but it not only contains the fiber particles, but it also contains the chips. So you can clearly see from the picture how the particle board and how an MDF looks. So it's very easier to identify each of them the moment you look into them. Now what we are seeing right now on the screen is the raw format of an MDP or MDF boards. But engineering has taken it to a next level and come up with something called as the pre-laminated boards. Now pre-laminated board is nothing but the same particle or MDF boards, which has got an application of laminates on both the sides. So what is the advantage of this? The first and foremost thing is it saves a lot of time. Secondly, it is cost effective. Third, it is very easy to use, when it comes to applying these. So if you look around yourself, you can find a number of modular furnitures, wardrobes, cubicles, desk, shelves that are being made, which are readily available in the market. So the material used for that is pre-laminated boards, which is nothing but a particle board or an MDF board. Now these are cost effective, lighter in weight, quicker to assemble, so it has got many pros and cons of that. We'll come to that part later when we get into detail of MDF and MDP boards. Now the next and the most common used wood is the plywood. Of course, as we can see in the picture, plywood is nothing but it's a thin layer of piles of wood veneers which is glued together with adjacent layers, and again it is glued under high pressure and temperature. If you can see in the picture, there are multiple layers of woods. So each layer is nothing but a pile of wood veneer, and wood veneer is nothing but chipping of the tree trunk in thin layers of 1 mm or 2 mm of thickness, and they are sliced out and then they are stuck together. So this increases the strength of the ply, and it gives a different combination as per the need. So this is the basic way of how a plywood is made. In the next video what will be coming, we will look how plywoods are made in detail, and we'll go into more details of plywood, because these are the most commonly used material in a furnitures. The next one is blockboard. Now blockboards are very similar in making to a plywood, except that the central core of that blockboard is nothing but strips of softwood. So if you cut down a blockboard, you can see there are strips of softwood which are laid in a horizontal or a vertical fashion, and which are covered through layers of veneer from both the sides. So it's a sandwich layer of wood that is made from a combination of softwood and hardwood, and it's basically used for the application of doors or shelves. And the last part, of course, PVC boards or WPC boards, also called as wood plastic composite or polyvinyl composite boards. So these are basically made from the combination of fine dust of wood and plastic. So whatever wastage that comes out of the factory while the wood is being processed, this WPC board is made out of that wastage. So it's a very new innovation that the industry has come up with. Very useful, very light effective. It's again a pre-laminated board. Usage is very similar to a pre-laminated MDF or particle board, but strength wise and usage wise, moisture content wise, and other factors are there, which gives an edge of PVC or WPC boards over the MDF or MDP boards. That was all about the different types of woods we have looked into. In the next video, we will look into the ply and its attributes in more details. Thanks for watching the video. Kindly put your comments below and like and subscribe to my video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.